Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. In this video, we're going to talk about Bianca Censori will be getting the kids for Christmas, and that is why I believe Miss Kimmy is so butthurt, and as such, she's like, poor me, I have to take care of the kids all by myself, while Ye's out here having a field day with his gorgeous wife. Kim is crying for help, but not the help that we think that she's crying for. I've seen those articles. We're going to get into the details of the article, in the next video. But specifically this video, what I want to talk about is what I believe is happening. You guys know that I'm really good on the call when it comes to Ye, Kim, and Bianca Censori. So remember, give this video a big thumbs up and help your girl out. Remember to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed as yet, remember to buy a merch, buy a cup or something and support my channel. Thanks in advance. Now, we know that once Kim Kardashian relevance is fading, she uses the kids as pawn in her sick, twisted game. And I told you guys earlier this week, I told you guys 2 times last week that this is Kim's plans. She's about to weaponize the kids because no one is looking at her. She has no relevance. She has nothing. As Ye told her, if he's not in the picture, no one is going to want to take a look at it. And literally, that's what we see happening for Kim every day. So Kimmy Cake's relevance is going out the window. Tina Knowles resharing that little post of her niece wearing that Skims dress didn't help her either. So Kim is like, let me draw for the best thing that I know because already she's butthurt. Because naturally, the kids, they always spend holiday with their father and his wife, Bianca Censori. We saw them last Thanksgiving. We saw them in the summer in Tokyo, Japan. Now, when they went to Tokyo and North said that, the hotel that they were staying at these like demonic statues, that's how the little girl described them, and she grabbed her, siblings and she taught them how to pray and she was like, let us pray. And she said, yes, it worked. Many people were asking, what God is that little girl talking about? But if you were smart, as you all pretend to be on the internet, yes, I'm coming for the people who were calling that little girl a demon worshiper. Y'all should be ashamed of yourselves. Your IQ is so low that you couldn't even understand the simplest of thing that a little girl was saying. She said the statues looked demonic and she grabbed her siblings to pray and they prayed to God and it worked. People were asking, what God is she talking about? She said demon. Doesn't that tell you what God she's talking about? Remember, we're talking about a little girl who would go every Sunday service with her father. We're talking about a girl who told the world that her father thought her that there's nothing in this world more important than God. No magic, no nothing. And there's only one God. We're talking about the same little girl that told us and told her mom actually that her reasoning of magic doesn't make any sense because it all is God. Nothing is possible without God. And to see grown-ass people on the internet trying to dismiss this little girl's belief, it's really sick, it's twisted, and y'all, the people who did this, y'all are really disgusting. No, as I was saying, and I said that with no apologies, you people are disgusting. Leave that little girl alone. Take notes from her because she can actually teach you a thing or two. No, as I was saying, Bianca is going to have the kids at Christmas, and I believe that what Kim is doing is trying to make them seem as though they're bad people. She wants us to believe that if she hadn't come out in the public to say, she is raising these kids all by herself, and because she, blasted Ye and Bianca in the media, that's the reason why they're going to take the kids for the Christmas holiday. It's a lie. It's a trick. It's a facade that Kim is putting on, and only the people who really don't understand these things, the people who are too busy to pay attention to do these things would believe Kim, and already majority of the people, they're not believing her because remember, we are telling you about this woman who North had to rip up a sofa just to spend time with her father. If Kim wanted to co-parent in peace, ain't no way North would have to rip up a sofa to go spend time with her father. Kim is using the kids as pawn And in the process, she wants to get a pity party. In the process, she wants to put Ye and Bianca to shame and humiliation. She's trying to put them to shame and disgrace, to say, you know what? If I didn't put you all, out there in the open, if I didn't blast you all with the media saying that it's just me and I wish I had help, you wouldn't be taking the kids for Christmas. She's actually literally hurt that the kids want to spend time with Bianca Censori. I've seen a most recent interview with Kim where she's like, you raise these kids and you can't live without them, but only for them to be able to live without you. And that is very telling in itself. And remember, to add to that, North has been begging to go live with her father. And she said, life is just so simple with her father. Life is so easy. They make dinner together. They sit and eat together. And Kim tried to insult the little girl's intelligence and tried to tell the people that, oh, ramen? No, we know that it's more than ramen, because there's one thing we all know, and that remember that Ye was the only adult in that household creating the balance. When the kids would want the pizza, when they would want the soda, Ye would like, okay, you can get the chicken, but you've got to do me a favor. You've got to eat an apple, or at least half. Okay, I'm going to make you some broccoli, okay? You've got to eat some vegetables first, because the vegetables are important. So we would always see Ye negotiating with his kids, even when they want something, that he knows that because, they're kids, so he really doesn't put that restriction on them. Like him would say, Sage, Sprite again, you want KFC again, Ye would have discussions with them. And this is why these kids are so intelligent. And Ye would ensure that the kids read their Bible before bed, say their prayer before bed. And that's not something that Kim liked in her household. That's not it. Because when Ye was like, North should not have a TV in her room, Kim was rebelling about that. She was rebelling to the point where she painted that man as crazy in the public eye, because he said no TV in the little girl's room, and the internet agreed with Ye. Just as how Ye told her to keep the child off TikTok because these things are not healthy for kids. And when the internet really saw what Ye was saying, she came back and was like, you know what? Kanye's probably right, and this is what she does at all times. If we don't hear Ye come out and, expose these people, you would think that this man is just a bad guy who doesn't spend time with his kids. We're talking about a man who had to go viral on social media to say, where's my child's birthday party being held at? I want to be there for my child because this is an important day. This is how we create memories. And we saw Ye just being a child at heart with the kids. He had a Chicago swinging, hitting that piñata, and he was like, Dream, you want to go next? You want to go next? And he was looking at the little kids asking who want to go next, when the adults did not even engage with the kids on that level. So this woman wants us to believe that this man, all of a sudden, this man who had to be fighting tooth and nail to be with his kids, this man who had to blast them on social media repeatedly, you want us to believe because he's out there with Bianca and everyone is talking about him and Bianca. You want us to believe that because no one is looking at you, it is because Ye doesn't want to co-parent with you. I don't believe that. Many people would say, we don't see Ye with the kids so often. And that's a thing. If you guys remember last year, when I said to you guys that, Ye would often, charter private jets for the kids to fly to Italy, Dubai, wherever he is to see him. Many of you guys said that was a lie. And I said, I got that tip from a very, very reliable source until it came out that the kids were there in Dubai with Ye, chartered private jet with a nanny, and they were there. And many people came back and said, you were right, Star. You were definitely right about that. Now, make no mistakes. I'm not saying that there isn't any area for improvement when it comes to co-parenting, because I do believe that there are always opportunities and areas of improvement. But you're telling us that you need help on a $200,000 a month child support. You need help. Your child told us that it has been two Halloweens since you've prepared a meal for them. Do you know how hard that is? Do you know, like, how hard that is to achieve? But still yet, Kim achieves that flawlessly. And as such, I think she's trying to make a comeback. No one is looking at her. And if we're being real, no one talks about Kim. No one is looking at Kim like that. So to spin the block, because, Kim has makeup. And I know that many of you guys didn't even know that, so Kim wants to throw Ye under the bus and say, you know what? I wish I had someone, because she does this annually. She recycles this story maybe every quarter. I kid you not. I can literally show you guys proof. She recycles this story every quarter, and she's like, I wish I had someone to tap in. Oh my God. I have no one to tap in. No. I don't think Kim is desperate about co-parenting. I think she's desperate about having Ye closer to her so that Ye can, give her insights and idea, because her friendship circle is not working out for her. Jay-Z, Beyonce, they're not giving, right? And she knows that when it comes to Sean Diddy Combs, her and her family, they're being put under a microscope consistently. So let's throw Ye under the bus. Let's pull off a distraction game while, throwing myself a pity party so that the internet can talk about me, because the kids are gonna be with Bianca, for the holiday. They love to be with her. She's like, you guys want extra candies? Come, get extra candies. Once you all brush your teeth after this, that's the most important thing. So Kim is out here just trying to, play mind games. And she knows that the people, the court of public opinion, we can't help her. She needs to take it up with our court. She told us that she has a whole house of attorney, and she can burn whoever she wants to burn down. So what she can do is to transfer that energy into saying, you know what, it is 80 hours for you each month. No less. It has to be more. You have to spend at least 80 hours with the kids each month. So take it to court, Kim, if you're having a genuine concern. The mere fact that you're bringing this to the public shows that your concerns are not genuine. If anything, they are just nefarious acts. But that's all I want to share in this video with you guys, because I don't know if Kim is fooling you. She ain't fooling no one on this channel, because even if you guys really are a Kim K supporter, you would understand that something is not adding up. Why bring it to the public? Why bring it to the public if you don't stand to gain something from it publicly? The public can't help you. The court of public opinion, it is just that. We have our opinion, and that's it. We cannot strike a little hammer and say, okay, Kanye, 80 hours or more, or we're going to throw your ass behind bars. We can't do that. And again, if Ye is not even there, the 200K is there. You've had so many houses. You've won so many things in your divorce settlement. Why not use that to your advantage? You even hired a nanny, saying that, you need a nanny for the boys, and Ye supported you. And you came and you told the world that when he agreed. I was so surprised. It shows that Ye hasn't been the problem. It is just you who has been the problem. Make no mistakes. I'm not saying that the guy is perfect. I'm just saying that Kim really does make things hard for him. Having Pete around town with that man's kids, while that man was not allowed to see his kids. I don't know if Kim thinks that, she can trick anyone. They say, and as Bob Marley says, you can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. The internet is looking, and no one is buying your BS. And that's all I have to say about that for this video. Let me know your thoughts. Thumbs up, stay safe, and see you guys later. Bye, guys.